Hi friends, welcome to my channel Connecting with Littles. If you're new here, my name is Melinda and I love to share the things that I have learned and am learning with other busy young moms like myself. Today I want to share a bit about screen time. It's something we hear a lot about, limiting screen time or how much screen time should your children have and all that stuff. And it's a topic that has come up a lot lately. And so, for me especially. And so I wanted to share a bit some of the stuff that I have learned and am learning. I will link below in the description some of the resources that I have found and read or heard lately, so that you can check them out if you wanted to. The other day I was reading a comment somewhere in that this mom was saying, what shall we do with our 20-year-old son? He's addicted to gaming on the phone and or on the computer, and he won't work. He's very angry if we tell him to do anything. On and on, a whole bunch of things. It sounded so sad. A 20-year-old so addicted to it and insisting on not being willing to change and figuring that he could make a living off of YouTube videos from his gaming. That got me thinking some more about how sad that is. Not even a real life. Not that everything online isn't real, but if that's your whole life and you can't do anything else, you can't even help out in the home because of that, then that is quite serious. And so today I want to talk a bit about how we manage screen time for our children. I feel my parents did very well. We didn't have a TV at home, and we don't have one in our home now. And we didn't get a computer till I was 12 or 13, I think. But then we were never allowed more than half an hour a day on the computer and very limited what we could do on there. My parents also had this rule, since my sister and I would read all the time if we could, that we couldn't read more than half an hour a day. I'm not sure if I'll do that, and yet if I would do that with my girls if they someday want to read all the time. But yet it did us good because we weren't just reading or weren't just on the computer, or we were looking for things to do. We learned to sew, we did other projects, we made things for others, we learned to bake and all that stuff. And so I think it is a good thing to limit things that keep you from doing other stuff. When I was in the toughest part of my motherhood journey so far, about, let's see, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, where I had the little ones, I felt like I didn't have any time. I started that every day for my bath time, the girls could watch a simple video, good one, I think. And it gave me some time to breathe because I would just wanted to be able to bath in peace at least. And there is a place for that, I think, when we moms, in order to be a good mom, need a little break. But then more recently, it was a habit I saw that they had, that always after their bath they'd watch a video while I'd bath. And I saw that it's not necessary anymore. Some of them are getting bigger already. They can take care of each other and entertain each other better. So my husband and I decided that we would switch it to just once a week. Once in a while they might see something extra, but the rule is that once a week they can watch a video. And of course they didn't like it at first, but I think it's doing them good. It doesn't hurt them, certainly, at all. It's good for them. When I see them climbing trees and collecting their caterpillars and bugs and drawing and all that stuff, I'm just grateful that they have other stuff they can find to do. And so then I want to keep on with that. I think for your children, your family, it's good to think about it. What do you want them to grow up to be? Do you want them to be, when children have free access to screens all the time, they often sit there hooked and don't end up developing other skills, other projects. But when you break them off from that, and the video that I'll link below will tell you more about how to do it. I'm no expert. But my encouragement is to let your children be children and play and enjoy real life, not just on the screen. Also, for us as moms, I want to encourage us with our screen time. We can tend to get sucked up in whatever all. I know with the videos and the blogging I do, I could have the tendency to be always on my phone or on the computer. But I decided I want my children to know that I'm present. 90% of the work that I do gets done while they are sleeping. Often I get up early since I'm more an early bird. But that's part of my decision to be able to be there for them. In the article I will link in the description box, it tells about a mom telling how she turned her smartphone into a dumb phone, and I have been using some of those tips to help me. One thing is grayscaling your phone. My phone, I put it so everything is in black and white or gray. So all the pictures and everything, they're stored, of course, in color, but my phone is less appealing for me. And just trying to be mindful about how much time I spend on the phone when my children are around, especially. I have noticed that when I am present with them, there's much less quarreling. When I'm distracted on my phone and whatever all, they tend to quarrel more. They need us moms to be present, and that's my encouragement to you. To use your phone time very wisely. I'm trying more and more that my phone stays somewhere where I don't, when I'm around with my children, or if I realize that I'm on my phone and my children are around, I try to put it down and dedicate my attention to my children, and I see that our home is much happier for it. So I would encourage you to join me in this challenge of being present for your children, of leaving the devices to one side, of doing real life with them. Sometimes when it's overwhelming, maybe we need to put a video on for them for a little while. Or sometimes it's okay, I think, to watch a good movie all together. Whatever your family decides. If you're the ones that decide no technology, cheers for you. And I don't think we'll do that, but we've found that really limiting and intentionally working with our screen time has been a blessing for us, and I think it could for you too. I have learned a lot with watching other videos of homeschooling, of motherhood, and so I think they have their place. But if you realize that this stuff is taking, even this video is taking away from your time that you should be paying attention to your children, then I encourage you to turn off the videos, turn off the phone, and at least save it for when they're sleeping or for when you're by yourself or something like that. Because our children need us to be good examples of being present and of learning to do things and projects with our hands and all that stuff. I hope this video has been encouragement for you, and I encourage you to go and enjoy your children, your family, your husband, your whoever the people are close in your life. And we'll see you next time.